We're taking a look at what happened in the Kingston, Ontario real estate market in January of 2024. The data I'm showing you is monthly data for the last 3 years, and it covers our entire region, which is Brockville to Napanee and North to Kaladar. If you want to know anything about your specific neighborhood, give me a call and I'll share the same information about where you live. Overall, the average selling price of homes last month was $566,000. That is good news. It's up from December by 3.7%. Year over year, we're down 7.4%. And that's not surprising. We know that increasing interest rates in the early part of last year had an effect on our market, but we're starting to see some recovery. If you look over time, since prior to the pandemic, so February 2020, if we look, the average selling price of a home in this area has gone up 33.6%. So if you've owned your home for a while, you've built wealth and you've built equity. I want to show you new listings. So this shows the seasonality of our market. These high peaks are May, which is our spring season, and September is another little bump, which is our fall season. So these are the highest periods of activity in the Kingston real estate market. For sellers, if you're thinking of selling your home, that's absolutely, you want to be on the market by May. But if you can get on a little earlier, then you get ahead of all that competition. For buyers, it's always a good time to be looking for a home. If you're out there right now, again, you're getting ahead of the frenzy of buyers who are out here in May trying to lock down a home before the kids go back to school in September. Days on market. So this is a very interesting graph. So this is the average number of days that it's taking to sell a home. If we go back a couple of years into that pandemic, those days on market were 10, 15, we all saw it. A sign went up, the home was sold almost immediately. Now our average days on market are 49. That's not abnormal, but what it means is we have to have a different strategy. We have to make sure that we price your home right, that we present it really well, and that we're really smart about how we market it to bring more buyers to see your home. It also means that the process of having your home on the market is going to be a little bit more disruptive as it's available for showings for longer. So it's something that we need to talk about to make sure that we get your home priced and presented really well so that you're not sitting out there for 49 days. The other thing that I want to share with you, and it has to do with that pricing, is the average percent of original price. So this compares what a home sells for to the price that it originally went on the market for. So homes in January sold for 96.3% of the original asking price. You can see back here in the pandemic, that was over 100, but that's not where we are right now. And what that means is, as sellers, we want to be as sharp as possible as we can on our pricing. It's always so tempting to say, I know it's worth this, but I'm going to ask for 20,000 more and go fishing, as I call it. But that really is what extends that time on market. When we compare the percent of original price with the percent of list price, that's a little tighter at 97.4%. So, and the difference between the two says that sellers are coming on the market and then they're having to adjust their price because they're not attracting a buyer. So what does all of this mean for you? Well, as I said, let's take a look at your neighborhood and see what's happening there. And if you're thinking of buying or selling this year, let's talk about how this different market impacts the strategy that we use for you. If this is interesting information, give us a like, a follow, a subscribe. If you know someone that needs to hear about this, then please share this with them. And we'll talk to you next month and let you know what happened.